I'm Bob Hurt from Clearwater, Florida. My message to Congress is I want all of you to read the United States Constitution and the Constitution of your state and become proficient in your understanding of it and your application. I want you to abide by your loyalty oaths or suffer a terrible fate of excision from government. And I want you to take personal responsibility for guaranteeing, or let's say enforcing, the guarantee of our rights that the Constitution suggests, enumerates, and implies. I want you to stop making laws that the Constitution does not specifically permit. I want you to do this in keeping with the General Welfare Clause, but not consider the General Welfare Clause part of the Constitution, entitling you to make all kinds of laws that rob from one group of people in order to bestow largesse upon another group. I want you to balance our budget. I want you to fix our currency so that it's based on a precious mineral standard, even if you have to nationalize all the minerals in America to do it. I want our currency to have a solid, stable value that's dependable from year to year, and for us not to have to suffer a false 2% a year inflation, which really camouflages something more like 6 to 8% in reality. I want you to set up a crash program to develop hydrogen and oxygen gas production from fracturing water, and wean us not merely off of foreign oil, but off of all oil altogether, because our American oil producers are no less crooked and criminal than foreign oil producers for the kind of prices they charge for what they get free out of the ground for a little work. I would like for you to develop a program of rooting out, finding, and excising the criminals in your ranks, those who refuse to abide by loyalty oaths and who get away with good old boys network type of virtual murder. I want you to prepare and set up a method for citizens of America to bring their errant judges in the courts of the states and the federal government to bay and hold them completely accountable for their malfeasance, their misbehavior, their flouting of laws and rules, and their refusal to give justice to the pro se litigants who appear before them. I want you to change the circumstances under which our Supreme Court hears important cases from citizens that challenge constitutionality of laws and of court rulings. I want you to make a law that requires all court rulings, especially by panel courts, especially non-unanimous rulings, to come before the Congress to be reviewed and clarified in the very next session after that ruling is issued. I want our system of stare decisis to start making sense, which it does not now, by requiring that judges abide by it, but not simply create it out of thin air with no regard to the intention of Congress. So that's my statement to you. If you do those things, I'll be pretty happy with your job.